That's weird. The alert box isn't working. I gotta fix that. I'll start the stream in a minute. Besides, I want people to be here when the opening starts up, because this game has a really good opening. Just gonna test out something right here. $93 Canadian from Malice last? Dang. Oh, yep. The alert thing's working. Alright, there we go. Anyways, how's everyone this evening? I'm feeling amazing. Besides having another good day outside, I've been playing King's Quest, the new one with my nephews. Mainly Eric's the one that likes it the most. He comes home after school every day to come so we can play like a little bit, like an hour. And he just drew me some fan art. He drew his picture of like Graham and the Night Hopefuls. I posted on my Twitter. I'm so proud of him because he did it from scratch, like from memory and everything. I'm so happy. Proud uncle is proud. Okay. I'm looking at it right now. I'm so happy with Eric. Okay, I'm all sappy. Anyways, good evening, everyone. Malice here, and we are going to tackle the next King's Quest game. But first, we have to deal with one of the greatest evils of all mankind. Copy protection. Okay, it's not evil, it's a necessary. But still. King's Quest 3 was the first to introduce copy protection in the form of like the spells that you had to cast. And, you know, it sucked having to cast those long-ass spells, but at the same time, it made sense. But in this game, you just straight up have to, you got a book, and you gotta look for, like, the right page, the right paragraph, and the right word, and thankfully, the collection gives you a cheat sheet. In order to verify your legal ownership, please use your King's Quest 4 manual to answer the following question. On page 5, what is the 8th word in the 4th paragraph? So, page 5, 4th. Voice. There we go. Is this your first time playing King's Quest? No, but I'm going to say yes so we can get the opening. With the return of the long-lost son, Alexander, and the rescue of his daughter, Rosella, I'm gonna replay the full opening, so I'm gonna restart this. I know. So let's do this again. I know I just ruined the immersion, but eh. Section Tips for New Adventure Players. What's the 5th word in Tip 4? What is the 5th word in Tip 4? There we go. I'm not even gonna touch the mouse now. So King's Quest 4 is the first game to use a brand new graphics engine, and it shows. And actually use sound cards, and boy does it show. Executive producer Ken Williams. Directed by Roberta Williams. William Goldstein. They were proud with this new music. With the return of the long-lost son Alexander and the return of his daughter Rosella, the terrible dragon, Old King Graham decides it's time to pass on the adventures after his younger blood. Yay, the hat! Man, Graham's old. He flings the battered hat towards his children, while his wife, King Valnice, proudly looks on. Yeah, this is a remake of the ending of King's Quest III. Only the hat arcs through the air. Only looks better. Suddenly, King Graham experienced a terrible squeezing pain in his chest. Ugh. Uh-oh. Help me, he rasped. The adventurer's hat lies unclaimed on the floor, forgotten. Well, this is a horrible way to start the game. King Graham lies weakly in bed, Father Death hovering near. Grief suddenly overwhelming her, Rosella runs from the room. Oh, Father, she sobs. You're still young. You should have had many years ahead of you. Oh, I wish I could help you, Father. Do you really mean that? A soft voice asked. Rosella looks up but sees no one. Who's speaking to me? I am, the voice says. Look in the magic mirror. Yeah, it's a good thing they just fixed that mirror, too. Rosella sees an image of a mirror. Who are you? She queries. Hey, Relic. You're here for the opening. So far, this takes place right after King's Quest III. I am the fairy Genesta. In the land of Tamir, there is a remarkable tree. A tiny tree that needs 100 years to bear a single fruit. And King Graham... Oh, but there's no ordinary fruit, for if a person were to eat it, they would find good health and well-being be theirs for many years. King Graham suffers a heart attack after throwing his adventurer's hat to the kids. And now, he's dying. Rosella is much hardened by the news. Where's the land of Tamir? Rosella goes to cry, but she hears the magic mirror opens up. Genesta smiles. Tamir is a faraway land. By my magic, I can bring you here. Then the magic pops up, and this fairy tells her that there's a fruit that can make King Graham better. Rosella senses that there's more to the story, but I suppose there are some problems. Again, Genesta smiles. Yes, you are correct, Rosella. If you are willing to come to me, I will explain the situation. Tell me now. However, once I bring you here, I can't send you back. You will have to help me first. Confused, Rosella says, I don't know. What if I can't help you? Or find the tree? Genesta pleads, you must decide now, Rosella. My powers are growing weaker by the minute. Now, the fairy is but a faint glimmer, and her voice barely audible. If you care for your father, say yes now! And suddenly she's gone. Yes! So the ever-gallant King Malice is the frail yet beautiful Princess Mallory. Hey, I like that. So now we're in Tamir. The lovely fairy speaks. I am the fairy Genesta. Welcome to Tamir. Holy shit, Malice a chick. Yes. Rosella looks awestruck at the fairy, but she is stunningly beautiful. There's a certain sadness to her. Finally, Rosella speaks. I know you would like me to help you in some way, but I don't know I could help a fairy. Hey, PMG. Janessa looks sadder than ever. You're wrong, Rosella. You see, I'm losing my magic powers. Yesterday, I was strolling through the woods. The evil fairy caught me unaware and stole my magic talisman. The fairy sighs. She yanked it from my neck and raced away, screeching laughter. Immediately, I felt my powers diminishing and my body weakening. I will die in 24 hours if my talisman is not returned. Are they the same person? I know, right? I was so happy, Minnie. So friggin' happy. Intently, Janessa looks at Rosella. The law is very evil and will use my talisman to bring more evil to Tamir. But now I fear it will contaminate the whole country. If you haven't checked, look at my Twitter. Further, I cannot send you home without my talisman. How convenient. My nephew drew fan art King's Quest, a new one. Rosella is unsure what she can do. Meekly she asks, I want to help you, but how? You can do more than you think, Rosella, Janessa assures her. I believe you will be able to penetrate Lilot's domain. Janessa looks like she had a bad nose job. Suddenly, Rosella remembers a tiny tree. Can you tell me where the magic fruit is? Yeah, they really do look alike. Remorsefully, Janessa looks at Rosella. It will not be easy to reach the tree. It grows on a tiny island in a vast swamp on the other side of the Great Mountains. Bravely fighting back tears, Rosella says, I will help in any way I can, Janessa. How can I find Lilot? The beautiful fairy points eastward. Lilot's castle overlooks Tamir from the Great Mountains. Janessa looks weaker as she said, There's not much I can do, Rosella. As it is, it'll be difficult for me to fly home again. One thing I must do for you, though. I shall disguise you as a peasant girl, so as not attract attention. Yeah, that would make sense. We're kind of a princess right now. And Uncle Donnie's heart grew 5 times that regular size. Thank you, Janessa. I think, Rosella stammers. It'll be better for you, the fairy says. I must be awful, I can still fly. I know you can do it. Goodbye, and good luck. I wouldn't mind penetrating Lilot's domain, if you know what I mean. Well, wait till you see her. Well, you're on your own, Rosella. And that is the opening of King's Quest 4. So for those of you who came in late, this takes place literally right after King's Quest 3. Right after you get back, after rescuing Rosella from the evil 3-headed dragon, King Graham's happy and he throws his hat towards the kids. If they go and catch it, but then King Graham starts suffering a massive heart attack, and he's dying. The whole family's sad, and Rosella runs away crying because, come on. As she's crying in the throne room, the magic mirror pipes up, and Janessa pops in telling her that there's a fruit that can save Graham in faraway land, but unfortunately nothing's that easy, so... Now we play as Princess Rosella. And boy... So, one thing to note, when she shows we have 24 hours, she's not kidding. We actually have 24 real hours to beat the game. If we take too long, day will become night, and night, there's zombies everywhere, so you need to get something to stop the zombies. And if we take even longer than that, the day will come, and Janessa dies, Graham dies, and we're stuck here. So yeah, we have to beat this in 24 hours. Thankfully, it won't take that long. Second, look how good the game looks now. The game looks a lot better. It still uses the text parser, Thankfully, it pauses the game now. Also, the music is so much better. Wistfully, you stare out over the ocean, wishing you could go home and see your family again. Fortunately, reality sets in, and you remember the difficult situation. Turning your head, you look eastward towards a meadowland covered with wildflowers. You have a big sigh of sadness. You see a green meadowland filled with beautiful wildflowers. You see a beautiful wild unicorn in the meadow. Its coat is dapper gray, and its wonderful horn shines with gold. The unicorn sighs at your approach and trots away. Is it still ear rapey? No! This game actually uses the sound card for the first time. And the music is a lot better. The cold river carves its way through the lush flowery meadows. So like I said, off topic, yeah. My nephews went and, I'll go and tweet this real quick, show the tweet. I've been playing King's Quest, the new one, with my nephews. My nephew Eric likes the game. We're actually almost done chapter 2, but when he went home, he was drawing and he came running back and he drew me this. It's King Graham and the Night Hopefuls from King's Quest chapter 1. And I was so happy and proud of him, no joke. Like, he drew all the knights. Like, he got Acorn, Whisper, Graham, Achaka, and Manny. And the fact that he did that, like, on his own, I am so happy. I'm so proud of him. But yeah, so I had to post that. You see a lively creature who is at the same time both man and goat. He's a sayer. His name is Pan. He seems to be greatly enjoying his flute magic. You attempt to speak of Pan, but he pays you no mind. He's too wrapped up in his flute magic. You can't do that. Pan won't give it to you. My boyfriend's niece just calls me a big, scary, dumb lady. That's adorable. He draws better than me. Like I said, I am so proud of him for that. And he says, like, I said, maybe when we beat the other chapters, you can draw more. He's like, yeah, because we're almost done the second one. Yeah, I'm just so happy. Ooh, a house. So now the game pauses the game when you have to type in anything, which is super good. The beautiful green meadow dotted with wildflowers serves as the fisherman's spacious backyard. The flower's sweet scent fills the airs. Yeah, the game looks so much better. The poor fisherman's shanty adores this part of the coastline. A pier stretches from the house, out into the ocean to the west. You see the pretty meadowland off to the east. Yeah, that's why I've been playing it. We always play after school, so we get usually like an hour in. But yep, we're almost done the second chapter. You introduce yourself to the old fisherman's wife. With a little patience, she responds, "What are you doing here, young lady? Can't you see I'm busy? We have enough problems without you worrying about." Inside the fisherman's shack, it almost looks like shabby as outside. You see a tired woman knitting at the table. They can't really take anything. Alice the doting uncle. Yeah, the music is so much better. He says, "You say a few words." However, the old fisherman, you say a few words to the old fisherman. However, he must have everything in his mind. He seems to ignore you. There's nothing of interest in the wooden barrel. You are standing at the end of the old weathered pier. From here, at the west, you can see nothing but ocean. Let's go talk to the fisherman again. So King's Quest 4 is important to me because, well, I played King's Quest 2 a little bit. 4 is the one I played the most as a kid. And I actually got a little far. I think I may have beaten it, but maybe my brother did or my mother. In a second. Talk fisherman. You talk to the grizzled fisherman as he sits at the table. Sighing, he tells you, "Them fish ain't been biting lately. If you don't get it better soon, I don't know what to do." But yeah, you can see the graphics have made a massive improvement over King's the last 3. You say hello to the minstrel, who looks at you in surprise. "Well, well, what do we have here?" he asks. You introduce yourself as Rosella. "Hello, Rosella," the minstrel says. "Let me play for you one of my favorite tunes," and begins to play an old ballad. Fortunately, it appears that his musical skills are quite limited, as he flexes and flings his way through the otherwise beautiful song. Ugh. You unthinkably speak to the minstrel again, who immediately begins playing another bad rendition of an old favorite, "Holy but goody." Alas, I know what it's like to be an uncle. Ah. Mitchell seems quite pleased by you and he appreciates your music so much. He obviously loves the attention and he goes on to an out-of-tune version of Greensleeves. Oh god. So yeah, the music sounds better, even if this guy plays it horribly. You can't get enough, can you, Rosella? This guy obviously loves an audience, so he takes you through another popular ballad. Oh god. You unthinkably speak the minstrel again, who immediately begins playing another bad rendition of that favorite oldie but goodie. Well, he calls me Uncle Donnie, because my name is Donovan. So I'll ask for the loot. Bye. Exploring. Alright, night PMG. You have a good night. Thanks for popping in for a little bit. We're gonna be having fun with this game. Also, this is the first game that properly uses a mouse, even though we don't really get to use it, but we can point and click to wherever we want Rosella to go. That's really all we can do with the mouse, but it's something. The ascent of wildflowers fills the air with lovely green meadow. Look, Stump. There's this tree stump in the middle of the meadow. You see nothing special. The green meadow is filled with beautiful wildflowers surrounding you. Ooh, what's that? So, I do remember some things what to do. A gentle stream meanders its way through the trees. A rustic stone bridge looks the path. Look under bridge. You kneel down, peer under the bridge. Aha! You have found a small golden ball. You pick up and carry it with you. Hook, gold ball. Look out, Malice! A poisonous snake! Oh, I can't wait for King's Quest V. So we got golden ball. Bye, Mr. Unicorn. I remember there's something we can do here, too. So, yeah, randomly Cupid. Oh no, you sterile Cupid. Baby Cupid beats his little wings furiously and flies through the air. So we got Cupid's bow with 2 arrows. The beautiful pool, with its elegant marble columns, has a wonderful setting in the woods. The water looks so cool and inviting, you're almost tempted to jump in. You enter the shady woods area, the birds calling from the many trees. There's a pool distance in north. So we got a golden ball and Cupid's bow and arrow. What the? Numerous water lilies float serenely around the lovely little pond nestled in the woods. Top one of the bigger lily pads, you know, a rather large frog wearing a little gold crown. Oops, you scared the frog away. Huh. Give ball gold ball to frog. I think that's what you had to do. You accidentally drop the golden ball into the pond. From the top of the lily pad, a large green frog leaps into the water. He disappears from view. A moment later, the frog emerges with, "Yes! Your lost ball in the bell." It seems the frog is kindly returning your gold ball to you. Take frog. Squinching up your nose in disgust, you catch the large frog and hold it in your hands. He stares at you with big bulgy eyes and wobbles his throat. Kiss frog. You know this is coming. Ugh. You look at the frog's green lips. Mmm, good. You feel silly doing this as you slowly put your mouth towards the frog's. Oh, 1 second. Gotta look at my Twitter. Okay. You feel a little silly doing this as you slowly put your mouth towards the frog's. Mwah. Suddenly, the little green frog changes into the handsome prince. "Who are you?" the prince demands. "I thought you were supposed to be a princess. Why, you're nothing more than a peasant girl." You blanch a bit at that remark, but you say nothing. "Well, ta-ta," he says. "I'm off. Here, you may keep this." You're surprised. He tosses a little golden crown to you as he takes his leave. Good riddance, you think. Take ball. Look, crown. Rare crown. That's not a good idea now. I remember that changes you into a frog. Ugh, this place kind of looks drab. This rundown, gloomy cemetery gives you the creeps. Maybe the old tombstones have fallen over and the entire place is overgrown with grass and weeds. That's how Mal got mouth herpes. Oh, I remember this from when I was a kid. You've come across a cute little house built right into the huge tree. An old water wheel attached to the house goes unused besides the little river that flows gently before the house. Open door. Look. This is the main room of the Seven Dwarfs' cozy treehouse. What a mess it is. So, a lot of these, things are taken from the lore, the old stories. So, it helps if you know your brother's Grimm. So, this place is messy. We gotta clean the house. So we get this adorable little jig. Do 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 do. Cause that's what Snow White did. Do 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 do. Nintendo and is relieving the NX tomorrow. 9 AM for me. Oh hell nah. That's dead for me. Man, that's booty. Well, you get to enjoy this right now. But yeah, I love King's Quest 4. You love your first one of any series, and I played this the most when I was a kid. More than any other one. It's also one of the hardest and more scary games in the series. And darker ones. I love how when you go inside houses, you got Big Rosella sprite. A little attention to detail, because Graham never looked nearly this good in the series. You hear the dwarves approaching. You watch quietly as the dwarves file in one by one, get a bowl of soup, and take a seat at the table. So yeah, the 7 dwarves. This music is really, really good too. It's really nice and charming. If you try and talk to the dwarves before, they won't even give you the time of day. Do 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 do. I do like how they're all different and everything. Do 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 do. Sorry, just checking. Oh. That's weird. Gotta be careful in tabbing in. That's 6 else, we got 1 more. The dwarf must be really hungry. He's getting 2 bowls of soup. The 7 dwarfs seem very pleased that you tidied their messy home. One politely asks you your name. You tell him as he cordially invites you to sit down with him and eat the rest bowl of soup he got for you. Nice! You seat yourself at the table and begin to eat this surprisingly delicious soup. Eat soup. You're already eating the soup. Talk. You politely talk to the dwarf nearest you. Where are you from, Rosella? He asks. You tell him, Daventry. The dwarf thinks for a moment. Never heard of it. Again, you engage in conversation. Is Daventry far from Tamir? The dwarf wonders. Very far, you tell him. How'd you get here? They ask. You don't want to get into the specifics. You tell them, by sea. That answer seems to satisfy, and they return to their eating. You speak to the nearest dwarf again. He wonders why you're here in Tamir. You explain that you are in service of Janessa, the good fairy. Wish to regain her magic talisman from the clutches of Lavot, the bad fairy. Well, young lady, the dwarf states, I don't envy you. You're much braver than I, dealing with that evil fairy. You attempt conversation another time, but the dwarves tell you they must hurry and finish their soup. You need to get back to work before it's dark. Yeah, let's enjoy some soup. Num 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 num. Yeah, I've had a good day today and everything. I also got to take my nephews to the fire hall on Friday. It'll be a short day. They get to go field trip. It's time for the little men to go back to the mine. Goodbye, and thanks for the soup. Goodbye, and thanks for the soup, you call as they take your leave. Yeah, grab some juice real quick. You finished your soup. Also, it was the best soup you've ever tasted. Maybe, though, you were just really hungry. Ooh, look table. You see a long wooden table. Empty soup bowls are left on it. You also notice the blue pouch. Take pouch. Let's clean the table for the heck of it. Be nice. Hi ho, it's off to work we go. It's probably worth extra points, and heck, points are points. Phew, I hope that's the last of it. You've entered the small upstairs bedroom of the Seven Dwarfs. Look shelf. Quit being a snoop, Rosella. Look bed. There are 7 little beds. Look cabinet. Nah, I don't think there's anything in here. So we got a pouch of diamonds. Did they leave that for us? We should give it back to them. They forgot it. Now, where the heck is that? Now, where the heck are the dwarves? Yeah, nah. There we go. Let's turn the... Oh, we can just manually increase the speed now. Super handy. The diamonds glitter and sparkle from the earthen walls of the Seven Dwarfs diamond mine. But then, you see the little men busily at work. Talk. You endeavor to engage conversation with small men, but they're too busy to reply. We gotta find the head dwarf. We still gotta deal with horrible little Sierra stairs. This guy looks like the leader. Talk. Leader. You say hello to the small man next to the diving bug. He seems amazed that you seem to see you here. Ah, Rosella, he explains. What are you doing here? Don't you know this ain't no place for a fine girl like yourself? You don't agree with that, but you don't argue. Give pouch to leader. Give pouch. Being an honest person, you offer the forgotten pouch of diamonds to the dwarf. His gruff exterior softens a bit. Ah, nah, you can keep it, he says. We got plenty here. We also got an extra lantern we ain't using. Here, go ahead and take it. Dwarf gruffness returns. Now skedaddle out of here. So now we got a lantern now, and we still kept the bag of diamonds. Being an honest person, not bad. These guys are great. Oh man, they are. One sad thing, there's never been a proper remake of King's Quest IV. There's been a few attempts, but they never get off the ground. Oh. Ah! Oh no, you're caught! The terrible ogre grabs you by the braids and drags you off to an untimely end. Dare know tonight will definitely be you. Ah! No! No, I don't taste good! Have the dwarves! Thank you for playing King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella. Next time, be more careful. So that is Roberta Williams, the woman that created this game. You can take this however you want. She's either being nice or very, very insincere. But you see this every time you die. See a large thatched roof house surrounding the forest. It looks very formidable. Might be wise to use caution here. Hey, Kata, how's it going? Look. Thick forest pine trees surround you. You see a house in the distance in the north. Well, let's avoid that house. For now. Ugh, another graveyard. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. Look. Indeed, this is a spooky old house. Looks as if no one's lived here for many years. Flanking the old house on both sides is a rundown cemetery. Thick forest looms all around. I checked out your tanking guide. Not bad, Kata. Have you seen my Twitter? I'm so proud of my nephews. They drew some fan art of King's Quest, the new King's Quest. Ugh. The entry room of the old house. Downstairs you see two open doorways. Upstairs you see an additional two doorways. The floor is cobwebbed and dusty, the wallpaper peeling from the walls. Ugh. Considering the disarray of the rest of the house, the parlor looks relatively good order. However, the fireplace is cold and unused. The bookshelves are almost bare, and the old furnishing is dusty. You examine the few remaining books on the bookshelf. Only one catches your attention. The title, The Complete Works of William Shakespeare. Take book. You remove the Shakespeare book from the shelf and carry it with you. Wood painting. Interesting portrait of a young girl hangs above the fireplace. You gaze at it intently and notice that her eyes seem to stare at the left side of the parlor. Look shelved. Examine the books on this side of the room. None of the books are up to the quality you've been reading you've been used to. Look wall. You examine the left wall very closely and notice a little latch. Move latch. You flip the latch to the wall. Behold, you've discovered a secret door. Ooh. So we're playing King's Quest IV. The premise, this takes place right after King's Quest III. Prince Alexander managed to return to Daventry, along after rescuing Princess Rosella from the evil three-headed dragon. And the king and, let's see, yeah, King Graham and Queen Valenice are so happy to see their kids. But as Graham approaches his adventure cat towards the kids, he suffers a massive heart attack and he's dying. Rosella ends up getting the magic mirror ends up talking to Rosella, and she goes on a quest of herself in order to save the king by finding this magic fruit that can save him. You have found the secret tower. Narrowly steps spiral dizzily upward. Not stairs. Not stairs. Anything but stairs. The spiral steeply towards the stone tower of this old house. Controls are reversed right now. That's not cool. You gotta press up right here, even though you're supposed to be going down. Ah! Ugh! Ah! Oh yeah, Burning mentioned that, and how it's BS. I wonder if Red Dead Redemption 2 will be for the NX. Look. A dusty old pipe organ sits in the center of the tower room. You're not sitting at the organ. Sit. You better move the inside of the bench. Sit. Play. Hey, she's pretty good. But yeah, this game looks and sounds a heck of a lot better than the previous ones. What a virtuoso you are, Rosella. It dust and cobwebs covered the old organ. Well, I guess nothing we can do there. We came up here for nothing. Play a pretty awesome song. Sadly, you can only go diagonal with the mouse. Thankfully, I can speed up this. Open shelf. Open. How do I spell cabinet again? I'll see her on 14. Let Donner know I'm streaming. I'll let her know, but she probably hasn't seen the tweet. Because I thought she'd be interested in this. There's nothing of interest in the dusty little cabinet. Look, table. The furniture is old and dusty. Open shelf. Can't do that now. Look, clock. The old grandfather clock sits in the corner. With each swing of its pendulum, time restlessly marches on. Check time. The old dining room has seen better days. The long table is littered with crumbs and dust, and against the wall, an empty hutch is covered with cobwebs. Nothing interesting in the hutch. Look, table. Dusty little table is littered with cobwebs. Yeah. The old kitchen is quite bare. The fireplace has been cold for years, and the dusty pantry is empty, but old crumbs. Look, stove. You see nothing special. Look, barrel. Barrel's empty, and you can't use it. There's nothing interesting on the kitchen shelf, so kitchen's super bare. Open book. You open the Shakespeare book and thumb through the pages. Contained within are all wonderful plays from the playwright William Shakespeare. What's going on tonight, Kata? Look. The old bedroom must have once been really nice. You can imagine a cheery fire in the fireplace, while the occupants slept snugly in the big bed. Sadly, this room has been abandoned for years. Open. Well, nothing in here. The final debate. Oh, man. Oh, no! You just go up automatically. Ooh. It appears this was once the master bedroom. However, cobwebs hang everywhere and dust covers the furniture. A chest of drawers sporting broken mirrors sets against the wall. Ooh. This old baby nursery must have been a cheery place. Now, through neglect, cobwebs decorate the corners. Wallpaper appears from the walls, and dust covers the nursery furniture. I figured that, Kata. Gotta use the mouse more. Here's the thing, Kata. I type really fast, but I also make lots of mistakes. Just the way I am. Yeah, I know you're just trying to point that out. You are walking through a forest thick with pine trees. A nearby river rushes westward to the distant mountain range. In the distance, you see a large house. Ah, gotta watch out. Look, log. You see nothing special. Ah! Wouldn't you know it? You've been caught. Ugh. So, trees are assholes. Hey, look at this. Look, worm. You see a fat worm wiggling on the ground. Take worm. Never know if that'll be important. The mountain range raises to the east. From the forest, a narrow path winds steeply up the side. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to go up there, aren't I? This is a beautiful waterfall cascading down the mountain in a deep blue pool. From a pool, a river courses westward. Around you, a dense forest closes in. Huh. Look. It's a scary old cemetery. Many of the tombstones are crumbling or falling over. The entire place is overgrown with weeds. A mountain range looms to the east. Around the forest encroaches. How odd! You see a crypt door built right in the mountainside. An open door. The door is locked. Huh. Well, we're gonna gotta find a way to fix that. This dang cemetery. More of those asshole trees. You've come upon a bizarre group of scary human-like trees. Thick forest of pine trees surrounds this strange group. Steep mountains block your way to the east. Man, one bunch of assholes. Ah! Seems you've discovered your roots, Rosella. Yeah, this is where they started learning about puns. Lots of horrifying puns. You've been a real sap this time, Rosella. Ah! Seems you discovered... Yeah, stand a chance there. Ah! Time to leave this mortal world. Yeah. Well, we're gonna need something to go north. Let's explore a little bit. Oh, no! I am not... I am not getting eaten. So, yeah, not much we can do right now. Let's make our way around. Freaking everything wants to kill me. Look, I'm just a lovely little peasant girl, okay? I don't want to cause any trouble. Yes. Like I said, the music's a hell of a lot better in this game. Okay, so... let's try and make our way up this mountain. Oh no! Lots goons! Hey, what the? Hey! Let go! Ah! Well, my pet, Lord hisses, what have you drug home today? The look gives you a once-over. It does her red eyes begin to narrow. Are you a foolish girl who wandered here by mistake? Or are you a spy sent here by my enemy, Janesta? You swear to the oath that you are nothing but a poor peasant girl who has lost her way. She doesn't seem to believe you as her mouth begins to snarl and her eyes narrow in mirror slits. Oh boy. For the first time, you experience real fear and begin to tremble. Ugh. What snarls? You don't look stupid enough to have wandered here. I believe you're a spy! Take her to the cell! Oh god. Man. Ah! You have found yourself in a horrible cell. Looks as if others have found their way here too. Hopefully you won't end up like them. Look. Take cup. You can't get that. Look under... I returned with homemade ramen. I got caught by the evil witch. At least two unfortunate individuals have met their end here. Things don't look good. Cry. The game doesn't understand cry. Now what am I gonna do? I've been caught by the terrible, evil old fairy, the evil fairy, Love. You hear the henchmen returning. Perhaps they're setting you free. Huh? The henchman Malice motions for you to follow him out of the cell. Ah. Love gives you a sickly sweet look. You're lucky, my dear, she coos. My precious son Edgar has taken a liking to you, and he believes you. He'll convince me to give you a chance to prove your innocence. Well, thanks, Edgar. You glance at the homely young man standing next to the Loke. He blushes. Loke continues, I wish to own that unicorn that inhabits the Meadowland. Bring me the unicorn. I shall not only set you free, but reward you as well. But how the hell are we going to get the unicorn? To our henchmen, Lord orders, go! Take her back to the forest. Well, crap. Now we need to get a unicorn. We've seen the unicorn, but it runs away from us. So, unicorn. Thankfully, I kind of know what to do for this next part. It's been forever, but... So the unicorn likes to chill around here. But, understandably, he runs away. It's just the way it is. You understand, unthinkably speak to the minstrel again, who immediately begins to playing another bad rendition of an oldie but goodie. Minstrel looks at your offer with mild interest, but politely declines. I think I remember... Talk fisherman. Give pouch to... You offer the pouch of diamonds to the fisherman, who takes it gladly. Wife! Give this girl my fishing pole in trade. He tells his tired wife. Obediently, she retrieves the pole and hands it to you. Thank you very much, she says, smiling. No, thank you very much, she says, smiling. You've certainly helped us. Sweet, we got a fishing rod. You speak to the old fisherman. He replies, You really helped me and my Mrs. Gurley. Those diamonds will come in awful handy. We can't thank you enough. Talk, woman. You speak to the fisherman's wife. She smiles as she replies, Yeah, kind girl, you've helped us out a lot. Why, I might even be able to buy some brand new clothes. Oh, so yeah. Let's try fishing. Put worm Aw. Hey, thanks for hosting, Chucks. You scrunching up your delicate nose. You gingerly bait the hook of the fishing boat, a large earthworm. Fish. Eagerly from the other pier, you fling the bait line towards the ocean. How's it going, Chucks? We chilling out with King's Quest 4. The fish doesn't seem to be biting. Maybe we'll have better luck. No, we need to catch a fish. Almost immediately, you feel a sharp tug on your line. Something pulls and fights your line as you slowly reel in. There it is. You caught yourself a fine fat fish. Cool. Dead fish. I believe we need to get to Genesta's awesome palatial home. So let's keep swimming. Nice body, Malice. Oh, thanks, lady. How's it going? Ooh. You see the desert ocean stretching out in front of you as you stand on the beach of this marvelous island. On you, set amidst a beautiful garden, rises a spectacular ivory palace. A majestic peacock with beautiful tail struts by. Take feather. Also, if you haven't seen it, check out my Twitter, lady. My nephews made me some really awesome art. Man, this place is nice. You're standing in the lovely garden of the enchanted island. Beside you rises a grand ivory palace. Within this garden, a bridge emblazoned with figures of swan arches over a little pond. A beautiful white swan floats sincerely above it. So, since you're late, Chucks and Lady, King's Quest 4 takes place literally right after King's Quest 3. Right as you come back with Prince Alexander and Princess Rosella, Graham's happy to see you, but then he suffers a heart attack and he's dying. As Rosella is crying in the throne room, away from everyone, the magic mirror pipes up and this fairy called Genesta tells her, oh hey, in the land where I'm from, Tamir, there's this magic fruit that grows every 100 years. If you give it to Graham, he'll get back up to his feet. He'll be in perfect health. But there's a problem, because there always is. So you teleport there, and Genesta tells you the evil fairy Lalote, she stole Genesta's magic amulet. Without it, Genesta's going to die in a day. And if she dies, she can't teleport us back. Also, we got to get the fruit ourselves, so Now we're in the strange land as Princess Rosella. Look, swan. A beautiful white swan floats gracefully above the little pond. This place is adorable. Just as Ty Fairy guards the palace doors. Yep, Genesta and King Graham will both die in one day. You speak to the little fairies. They don't respond. Perhaps they cannot talk. Look. Yeah, basically, a day ago, Lot stole Genesta's magic amulet while Genesta was, like, just walking through the forest. And without it, Genesta will die in a day. Two small fairies hover protectively over the palace door. Open door. Man, this place is nice. Holy crap. Wow, Janessa really is the good fairy. Her stairs have railings! Oh, sorry, Mallory. You just remind me of this weird guy now. Oh, poor Janesta. The lovely fairy is visibly fading fast. If in an hour she doesn't get her magic talisman back, she'll be dead. This will be a loss for Tamira, as the evil love will come to the tower. You attempt to speak with gravely ill Janesta. Her small fairy helpers follow madly about, trying to prevent you from disturbing her. Alright. I will get your amulet. Don't worry, Janesta. You're good. I mean, heck. You have railings on your stairs! You are the good fairy! But yeah, Janesta's got like butterfly wings and everything. You can't, this door is locked. Alright. Wait, who got the adventurer's cap? No one caught it. In the opening, as Graham throws the cap, right after that, he suffers a heart attack. And everyone freaks out because, you know, he's having a heart attack. So the cap just lodged on the floor, so no one caught it. Ah! You make a tasty morsel for that hungry shark. So the next part, I remember this as a kid vividly. We gotta explore the ocean. Ah. Getting tired, Rosella. So we need to get eaten by that whale. Ah! Horror, you've been swallowed by a huge whale. Ugh, this place stinks. Oh, this game's a lot darker than King's Fuss Free. Call me Ishmael. Horror, you've been swallowed by a huge whale. Take... Okay. You open the glass bottle and reveal an imprisoned note. I see a beautiful mermaid in King's Quest 2, but she won't help me. Tell me what to do. That's a joke to King's Quest 2. Look, skeleton. The skeleton is an unlucky man. Let's call him James. Rests upon the wreckage of a small boat. Look, boat. There's nothing in the old boat that didn't help James, and it won't help you. So, we need to get up here. We need to get this tongue. There's only one problem. You fall down a lot. Like, a lot. Like, what the hell? I remember this as a kid. The whale. Hey, Deep Freeze. So I beat King's Quest 3 yesterday with an almost perfect score. And apparently I would have got perfect score if I actually cast all the spells. Go ahead, try it. 1 second. Maybe it's over here? Ah. Ah! In my restless dreams, I hear that noise. I'm used to the... Ooh, yeah. The falling music will burn in my memory. Trust me, I still remember from when I was a kid. Because I remember playing this game a lot as a kid. Oh man, like no joke, I got stuck on this so much as a kid. We made it! No! Huh? No! Tickle. Not here. So you gotta make sure you have the peacock's feather before you get, like, eaten. You frantically tickle the throat of the whale with your big peacock feather. You begin to feel a quiver under your feet, which quickly turns to a mighty tremble. Suddenly you hear a thunderous "Achoo!" and you are swept out the whale's mouth in the tremendous wave of the ocean water. Ah! Again, you find yourself swimming in the ocean. The fish usually don't talk. I'm not gonna forget the bridle, though the bridle is so BS. You found yourself stranded in the desert island, all the same as others before you. Now what are you gonna do, Rosella? Look, boat. There's a many of unlucky sailor been stranded here. You see a glint coming from the wrecked boat on the beach. So that's your only... That's your only, like, hint. This is your only stupid hint for this whole stupid thing. I know it's around here. Where was that damn bridle? Yeah, Glink looking from inside the boat. So this is so BS because you need this frickin' item. Look at the ground inside the wrecked boat. What is this? Why, it's a golden bridle. You pick up and carry it with you. Look, bird. A pelican visits you on the desert island. Throw fish to... Ha! You throw the stinky dead fish to the pelican. Greedily, it catches it in a large bill, and as it does so, you know something shiny comes from the bill on the ground. You see a shiny whistle lying on the ground. Take... Also, Deep Freeze. Have you played the new King's Quest yet? Because I'm going to post something real quick. I've been playing the new one with my nephew Eric, and he loves the game so far. So, he surprised me because he drew this. It's Graham and like the other knights from like that from the first chapter. And he drew it by himself. That makes me so happy. Because he likes the game. It really shows. Blow. You put the shining silver whistle to your lips and forcefully blow into it, producing a loud tweet! To your astonishment, a friendly dolphin appears just offshore and jabbers excitedly to you. I remember a lot of this from when I was a kid. Talk to dolphin. You speak to the dolphin. It chatters back. Ride, dolphin. Yay! This dolphin's awesome. But yeah, I was so happy my nephew did that. I'm so proud of him. Speed this up. Bye, Mr. Dolphin. So I got a lantern, a gold ball, a peacock feather, small crown, Cupid's bow, a shovel, fishing pole, a Shakespeare book, a golden bridle, a silver whistle, glass bottle, and a note. Tweet. Ooh, I have an idea. Maybe he's not a good singer at all. Give book to man. You hand the Shakespeare book to the minstrel. Curiously, he opens and begins to read out loud. First hesitantly and with increased forcefulness, he begins to get into it. Suddenly, he stops and looks at you. "This is wonderful," he explains. "This gives me a new lease on life. I am no longer a mere minstrel. Now I have become a famous actor! To be or not to be! How's that?" Then he gives you his lute and bids you farewell and wanders off to stardom. Oh, play lute. You can't do that now. We got the unicorn, but let's see if we can find Pan. Maybe he'd like the lute. There's a little Pan guy around playing his flute. Oh yeah, how do you like that? Pan ceases dancing and now looks at you and his lute, curiously. You speak to Pan. He doesn't respond. He only stares at you expectantly. Give lute to Pan. Okay, Pan gratefully accepts your gift for the lute. In return, he gives you his flute. Happy now, he dances away with it. The audio is still good here. You want to interfere with Pan's lute magic? That wouldn't be a good idea right now. There's that darn crow. You have to catch unicorn first. So we managed to get Cupid's bow and arrow. Yeah, that Cupid. He was going down because there's this amazing aqueduct nearby with great water, and he went to put his bow and arrow down. Went and scared him off and took the bow and arrow with bow. You aim one of Cupid's golden arrows towards the beautiful unicorn. You let go of its bow, string, zing, bullseye. The magnificent unicorn is no longer afraid of you, and is now your friend. You gently stroke the velvety soft nose of the unicorn. Seems as if you have made a friend, Rosella. I don't have the fruit yet. Put... So, I'm just doing the unicorn thing right now, but we got the silver flute. We got the lantern from the dwarves. We gave the diamond pouch. We cleaned the dwarf's house. We gave the diamond pouch to the fisherman. He gave me his fishing pole. Made him happy. We found the little frog. We kissed it. It turned into a prince. He was a bit of an asshole because he didn't. He's like, "You're not a princess." Like, yeah, we're not. And we got a gold ball back from it, and we got his crown. We got a peacock feather, Cupid's bow, which has one arrow left, a shovel, a fishing pole, golden bridle, silver whistle, and a glass bottle, and a note. As the beautiful unicorn offers no resistance, you gently place the golden bit onto its mouth and fit the bridle and reins over its majestic head. The unicorn looks at you with curiosity. Ride, unicorn. You nimbly mount the magnificent unicorn, grab the golden reins, and set off towards the Lot's castle. You should play the 8 one. You should play the new one. It's really good. It's fun. It's about making choices, and the puzzles are pretty fun. Though it does retcon some stuff. It's kind of got its own like continuity. Let's say that. Because while it does follow the old games, it also doesn't. Oh, I didn't even read that. Yeah, I would play it, but I'm playing with my nephews. Ah! So, Lilot says, I hear you were a good girl and brought me the unicorn. I almost convinced you might be innocent after all, but, as she clears her throat, not quite. Of course. Oh no, that doesn't sound good, you'd think. Lilith continues, I am strenuous of that hen that lays the golden eggs. Currently, the hen is kept by an ogre and his wife. Bring me the hen, and you shall have your freedom, and the great reward. Take her away, Lot orders her goons. So yeah, the Lot has the evil, like, she has, like, Genesta's amulet. 1 second, check my Twitters. Oh, one of the guys, the lead artist from the Odd Gentleman, the guy that made the new King's Quest, he liked the picture my nephews did. That makes me so happy. And he retweeted it too. Oh man, that makes my day. The unicorn. So, bad news. Well, good news, we found the unicorn. Bad news, we had to give it to Lilot. So, let's go get the fruit for Graham. The funny thing is, the fruit that you need to save King Graham, you can get that pretty much any time. In fact, you can totally forget to get the fruit, and you come back with you don't have the fruit, and Graham dies. That's kind of bad. Look, waterfall. The majestic waterfall. It tumbles into a deep pool, which then flows westward into the rushing river. Your nephews are famous now. So we wear the silver crown, we turn to a little froggy. Yeah, that's how it works. Sure feels good to be yourself again. Light lantern. Using a flint intensity of the oil lantern, you light it up, lantern the bright to the low glow. Man, this lantern sucks. It's super dark in this cave. Yeah, this part scared me as a kid. You'll see why. This part is pretty BS too. Yeah. Yeah, it is. What the? Hey, no! Watch out! Oh no, you've been caught by a vicious troll. Fate be what it may, you are dragged off to meet it. Ah, stupid troll. Ah, fuck. Well, it's a good thing I saved right here. Friggin' A, make multiple saves. I thought I saved in here. Okay. Yeah, this is completely BS because you can't see anything in here. And there's a darn troll that'll kill you. And it's faster than you, too. So, you know, buck up. Yeah, these games are pretty... And I can see you in the dark. It looks like the egg's in the north. Oh, come on. Look out, a chasm. What is that lantern supposed to do? It makes it so you can kind of see. Oh, come on. It's still pretty BS. Ah! I'm not angry. There's no way around the chasm. Well, I don't have anything to place it, unless I forgot it. Ugh. Oh, frig, I think... I think I forgot something. Oh, I hate... That better not be. Look. Ah! Yeah, frickin'... Ah! jump it. You can never jump it. Oh. Oh, come on! Ah, that wasn't fair! Nah, it's okay. I wouldn't have figured out, because look at that friggin' thing. It's hard to even notice it. Take board. BS cave. I know. It's like I remember this from when I was a kid. Feeling in the dark, you manage to place the board across the crevice. Can you cross it safely? Feeling in the dark again, you manage to pick up the board without dropping in the crevice. So stupid. Look hole. The cave is very dark. Try as you might, you're not here. Wear crown. Okay. From here, a huge muddy swamp spreads eastward. Large moss-covered swamp trees tower overhead, while grass tufts and reedy plants poke through the mire. Yeah. You can hear many chirping and croakings of unseen swamp creatures. Oh, this should be simple. Oh, no. Ah! No! Uh-oh. What did you do, Rosella? You don't know that there's some swamps that are quagmires that'll suck you under? You take your last breath. You contemplate the final information. Well, gee, thanks. Wear a crown. Ah! Oh boy, I sure love frog legs. Of course. Just move. Ah. Stupid. Oh, I'll still be playing Lady. Trust me. Ah. Yeah. This thing could be jump. Just move. I don't like this part. God damn it. You gotta jump across the lily pads. There we go. You can do it, Rosella. Alright, no problem, Deep Freeze. I'll still be playing for a bit. Trust me. I'm making good progress. Ah! Look, Snake. A huge cobra protects a small tree that bears a wonderful fruit. The fruit that your father's life depends on. Ah. Ah! Oh, he gotcha! You die a painful death of snake poisoning. Ah. Let's try... blow... Maybe we could play the flute? Haha! Nervously, you raise the flute to your mouth, begin to play a melodic tune to the big cobra. It begins to sway with the music. Soon the snake is mesmerized by it and falls into a hypnotic trance. No! Stupid swamp. Large cobra seems completely under your spell, but not for long. Okay. I just love that. It's like, you got the fruit. Eat fruit. You take a bite of the lustrous looking fruit. Mmm, delicious. Before you know it, you have eaten the whole thing. Wow, a feeling of vigor and vitality courses through your body, giving you boundless energy and a wonderful glow of good health. And then I die. The fruit wasted! Take board. But yeah, we got the magic fruit now. But yeah, we could totally eat it and be a dick, and then, oh hey, sorry, Dad, we totally forgot the magic fruit. I'm sorry, I went on this awesome journey, and totally forgot. I still remember that from when I was a kid. BS Cave 2. How do you deal with the snake? I played my flute and hypnotized him. Your nephew enjoyed King's Quest. Would they enjoy Monkey Island? Probably. One of the voice versions, though. Uh... Now we can get out of this horrible cave and we'll be done. Yeah. Oh, come on! No! No! Stupid rock. Get out of my way. See a pile of bones by the castle entrance. Let's take the bones. You're not close enough. You'll need another one. So we got the magic fruit. Poof, you're a little froggy. You don't like the clammy feeling of being a frog. You look around and decide for no reason right now. You remove the little crown. Yeah, I want out of here. Yay, we got the magic fruit. Get. And like I said, you can totally eat the fruit and be like, well, fuck, I ate the thing. Now what am I going to do? That's the whole reason I came here. Now we need to get the magic, the hen that grows, that lays golden eggs from the ogres. Open door. Watch out! A very unfriendly bulldog is coming toward you. Ah! You weren't fast enough, Rosella. You're nothing but a bite-sized morsel for the big dog. Throw a bone. Haha! Quickly, you toss the bone to the big dog, who catches it in midair. Happy with his surprise gift, he takes it to his favorite rug, lie down, begins to gnaw at it, forgetting about you. There we go. Figures we got the bone. Yeah, come in handy. Look. You enter the ogre's upstairs bedroom. While a huge bed dominates the place, the huge left wall, you notice a closed door. Against the right wall, you see the ogre's axe. Let's take that axe. No, it's private. Open door. You can't. The door is locked. Man. What's on top of the dresser? Let's take a look. You must hold the ogre's and ogress's clothes. Look. Top of... Never mind. I guess it's just food. This isn't the most cozy looking living room you've ever seen. In fact, the ogre's house looks almost frightening. Ugh. The ogre sees you. You better run if she'd like to have you for dinner. Ah! I know, that was so hacks. Poor Rizal, looks like you'll join the deer in the stew pot tonight. Open door. You found yourself inside the ogre's small closet. For a closet surprisingly empty, you notice a large keyhole in the doorknob. Look here. Hmm. Hmm. You hear the ogre in the house. The ogre roars, "Fee fi fo fum! I smell the blood of a..." "Quiet, you old goat!" interrupts the ogre. "That's just the deer you smell. You know how you get when you're hungry. Here, eat!" "Wife," says the ogre, "bring me my hen." "Lay," orders the ogre. With excitement, you watch the hen lay a golden egg, which the ogre takes, he yawns, and falls asleep on the table, soon restoring rattlings to the wall. Well, there's your chance to get the hen. You see the ogre sleeping at the table. You better be real quiet. You smell something horrible cooking on the stove in the ogre's kitchen. Matter of fact, you have a feeling this is a place not safe to be. There's a carving table. So we got the chicken. You foolishly speak to the sleeping ogre. Now you gone done it. The vicious ogre grabs you and drags you towards the kitchen. That's what happens to be the kitchen. Let's just say that you'll be cordially invited to bee dinner. Ah! I love doing that. Squawk, squawk! Oh no, the hen has woken the ogre. I got surprised, because we got the axe. We got an axe from that ogre. Let's swing the axe. Ha! The trees tremble at your might and are frightened by your axe. They will not bother you any further. Damn right. We got an axe. It's not necessary anymore. I think I remember there's something we need to go up here, but we couldn't go up here before. There we go. A cave bearing a slight resemblance to a skull juts out the craggy mountainside. Huge rocks block your exit to the north. You're completely surrounded by those grabby trees. Nice situation, huh? Yeah, fuck you, nature. There's a dismal and dreary cave. In the center of the cave, over a hot fire, boils a foul-smelling brew inside a black cauldron. Looks skull. You shiver the sky of a human skull on the shelf. You see bottles and jars of disgusting-looking stuff. That would interest you, though. Take skull. Oh, you don't need that. I know you do something in here. Ouch. A greenish foul brew boils ominously within the cauldron. Ouch. Well, we got the hen. Not now, only one golden egg per day. Well, that makes sense. Oh no, Lord's goons! Oh man, not again. Ah! Ah! What a good girl you are, little Gushes. I really ought to give you your rod right now. She pauses, and you wonder what she's up to. We'll go say, but I have one tiny bit of doubt left. You have one more thing for me, and I'll completely convince you of your innocence, and you'll receive a wonderful reward. Somehow you don't quite believe her. I want to have Pandora's box. Says whoever owns it would be in possession of the purest evil. Oh, come on. Lo's red eye glows as he explains, with the power of evil in Pandora's box, I would be unstoppable! Your terror returns as you realize just what an evil being really is. You wonder if you should be helping her in this way, but what can you do about it? Nothing. Well, right now. I don't know the whereabouts of Pandora's box, Lo tells you. You must search for it yourself. Goody. Again, she orders her henchmen to take her away. Take her away! How's it going? Welcome back. Isn't she evil enough? I guess not. Apparently not. Box. Well, okay, let's go get the... She hasn't murdered you yet. Oh, that's true. Stupid trees. Hey. Ouch. Oh, hello. What a dismal dreary cave. Within it resides three one-eyed old witches. Center of the cave, over a hot fire, boils a foul-smelling brew inside a large fat cauldron. Even though the old hags are frightening, you decide to speak to them. They don't answer as they are mumbling and muttering amongst themselves, while peering through their glass eye at you. Hey, can I have that eye? Watch out! Oh, too late. Ah! No! You knew you needed a hot bath, but not this hot. Ah! Ah! We need to get that eye. Take eye. Dang it. Ouch. Ah, come on. Oh, come on. Man. 3 Three old one-eyed crones inhabit the tree cave. There's a glass eye, which they pass from one another. That enables them to see. Through the glass eye, they each in turn peer at you with a frightening mixture of curiosity and malice. Ah. Man, I need to get that dang eye. They keep passing it to each other. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Get between the hags. Oh. You managed to snatch the glass eye from the grasp of the old witches. Now they're totally blind to help this. Talk, witch. Give us back our eye, the old witch pleads. Give eye. You toss the glass eye of the pleading witch. Ah, foolish girl, they shriek. Leave us beer, you'll flavor our brew. As you enter the dismal cave, three one-eyed witches throw something towards you, which lands to the ground. Here, take it! They cry. It'll ward off the undead. You need it. Now please give us back our eye. You think about it. Look ground. You see a black scarab on the cave floor. Scarab. Give eye. You throw the glass eye. Let's see if that's worth points. Yeah, that's worth 3 points. Thanks for the tip there, Relic. Well, it's a good suggestion. You throw the glass eye of the three old hags. Once again, take turns peering at you. Come closer, dear, says one. We'd like to give a little gift to you. Hello? Ah! Where's my gift? You knew you knew. Give eye. So, they're still evil. So now we got this awesome scarab. This will help us, because she said, look, a heavy blanket, like a heavy blanket. Darkness enfolds you. So, transition. I remember if you take way too long, the nightfall comes. But if you manage to get the scarab, you're doing good. It'll happen automatically, but you need that scarab. You'll see why in a second, but it's night now. Because friggin' zombies! The terrifying zombie senses your obsidian scarab and immediately retreats and goes back to whence it came. Yep, if these zombies even touch you, you get turned into a zombie. And yeah, you need to do this area, I think. Even if you try to enter the house, if you don't have the scarab, a zombie pops out and just kills you. What's that you hear? Why, it's the sound of a crying baby. It's coming from upstairs. You hear a baby crying. Aww. The crying baby seems to be in here. The baby's cradle rocks and froze. The baby voice wails from within. Take baby. You reach your hand to the rocking cradle and feel around. There's nothing but a strange coldness. Shiver runs down your spine as the unseen baby continues to incessantly crying. Into baby. While trembling, you attempt to sing a lullaby to the whimpering baby ghost. It doesn't work. The poor thing continues its pitiful crying. Play flute. That wouldn't be a good idea right now. Undead zombie sluts of doom. Yeah, I think deep freeze. Like I said at the beginning, you have 24 actual hours to beat the game, and if you take too long, Well, you ran out of time, and Zunesta dies. But yeah, I think after a couple of hours in game, night just happens. So if you take too long, well, you're really screwed. I have no idea what to use. Give gold ball to baby. Obviously, as the crying ghost continues, the baby ghost isn't interested in it. Well, we gotta figure out. Touch the drawers is empty. Sit. Why would you waste your precious time? Well, we gotta find some way to help that poor baby. I got an idea. We got a shovel. Why don't we go try and dig? Because we got the scarab, the zombies won't bother us. But yeah, the zombies just literally touch you, and you turn into a zombie. Like, your skin turns gray, and your hair grows gray. And you just, like, you wander forever. Look. Huh. Stupid zombies. Dig a small hole. You find nothing of interest. Let's see if I can... Well, I have no idea where the baby's grave is. Huh. Let's dig around. Hopefully this thing doesn't break. It's very beef streaming right now. Where are they streaming? I gotta check on Twitch. Oh, let's look around a bit more. Oh, not why did I say tombstone? Grave. Look, grave. Many graves are crumbling tombstones layer the old cemetery. Dig. Oh no, you oh crap! So, our shovel can break, and we really don't want that, so... We're gonna save before we dig. I know there's another graveyard. Thankfully, they don't come back. I can dig around first and then... dig. And then dig in the right spot afterwards. Beef ended his stream. Yeah, it's a good thing I found that out. Save before you do anything. Oh well. Hmm. Huh. Dentist Brown. Stranger. Approach from the spot of gravity. John Brown is... Betty Croden. Here lies the body of Betty Croden, who would like to live longer than she couldn't. Sorrow and grief made her decay when she lost her lower lover at sea one day. Oh. Here lies new Barry Hitwill. His life was finished because he took ill, but none will miss him. He should be wiser. It's his own fault for being such a miser. Here I lie with my 3 daughters, who died drinking Kelton waters. If we had stuck in Epsom salt, we should not sleep in this cold vault. Here lies the body of Mary Ann Lower. She burst while drinking with such a powder, called from the world her heavenly rest. She should have waited till her Everest. Dr. I. Letson. When the people's ill, they come for I physicians bleed and sweat 'em. Sometimes they live, sometimes they die. Oh, well, what's that to I lets 'em. Tiny little grave over here. To the ever-living memory of Hiram Bennett, baby son of Edward and Sarah Bennett, who was suddenly surprised fell asleep on the 11th day of November, 1553, age 6 months. Hey, this looks like the right thing. You carefully dig a small hole at the poor baby's grave. What is this? You uncovered a silver baby rattle. Sweet. You bend down, pick it up, and carry it with you. Oh god, I see Beef's playing something called A Dog's Life. I've heard about that. I'll have to watch it after. So now we can give this rattle to the baby. We gotta be careful of that shovel. Let's see. So... where is it again? Silver baby rattle. Give rattle to baby. Baby! Baby! Hello there, Mayor B. We're playing King's Quest 4. Give to baby. You drop the silver rattle into the baby cradle, and as you do so, the crying of the baby ghost and the rocking of the cradle cease. You breathe a sigh of relief. Sing to baby. That's not understood. Suddenly you hear a terrible rattling of chains from downstairs. Oh, Lord. I'm doing good. The sound of the loud moaning and the rattling of heavy chains disturbs you. Man, I'm a spirit whisperer, aren't I? Talk to ghost. The old miser ghost, loud moans and groans, drown out your attempted conversation. The sound of a stupid old miser, the ghost of a stupid old miser trudges through the house, lugging heavy chains behind him. He moans loudly in frustration as he attempts to be searching for something he can't find. So let's play the organ. I'm gonna save down here, because if I get it wrong, I'm not walking back down. Stupid stairs. Oh, I have no idea if I get it wrong, so... This is stupid. You have to press up to go up here, even though you're going down, technically. Reverse controls! Sierra stairs! Ugh! No! 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 Roberta! This. Roberta. Sit. Play organ. What a virtuoso you are, Rosella. Well, I'm enjoying this. This is honestly one of my favorite, because this is one I played the most as a kid. I have beaten it, but it's been forever. Stupid stairs! Yeah, we gotta see if we can talk to that stupid ghost. Thank God. Look, table. That portrait's weird. Hi, Eveline. We get pretty far in King's Quest 2 here if we're on the night now. I did a full playthrough of all the King's Quests, maybe about 2 years ago. It might be time for another go-through. You should totally do that. Oh, what does he want? I'm doing a history of adventure games. That's pretty cool. Hey, old man, do you want anything? Talk to a ghost. Oh, I gotta show this again. 1 second. So like I said, I've been playing the new King's Quest with my nephews. And my one nephew, Eric, he really likes it. He's only 6 years old, but he likes the game. He likes Graham. So we already beat the first chapter of the new one. We're almost on the second one. And I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. So, just as I was setting up the stream around 5:30, I hear someone come running down. It's my nephew, Eric. He wants to show me something, and he shows me this. He drew Graham and the Night Hopefuls from Chapter 1 of King's Quest. And he got them all right. I'm so happy. Like, he's only 6 and he's already, like, trying to draw and everything. And I'm so proud of him. And even cooler, one of the people that liked and retweeted was Nathan Fullen. He's one of the guys he's the lead artist of The Odd Gentleman, the guys that made the game. So he liked it. Yeah, I'm like, can you name them? And he, like, named them all right. Acorn, Whisper, Graham, Achaka, and Manny. I'm so proud of him. Uh, and he said he's gonna try and draw a picture from each chapter that we do, and we're almost in the second one. So I'm like, well, maybe he could draw the goblins or any of the people that we save. Because he loves King's Quest. Like, he's loving the game because usually he just wants to play the games, but he's enjoying just watching me play, and I let him like. I own an Apple. Ooh, 2GS version of King's Quest 4. So we gotta check out the other tombstones. Read tombstone. Betty Croden. Here lieth the body of Betty Croden, who had lived longer than she couldn't. Sorrow and grief made her decay when she lost her lover at sea one day. So someone died at sea right there. Stupid zombies. Man, if only in like other zombie games you had this freaking awesome like thing. Here lies the poor woman who was always tired. She lived in a house where help wasn't hired. Her last words on earth were, "Dear friends, I am going to where there's no cooking, or washing, or sewing. For everything there is an exact to my wishes. For where they don't eat, and there's no washing of dishes. I'll be where loud anthems will always be ringing, but having no voice. I'll be quiet for singing. I'll be quit of the singing. Don't mourn for me now. Don't mourn for me never. I'm going to do nothing for ever and ever." I still have a legit. Still works. Oh my god, can I marry you? No. My folks will let me have it since they don't long. That is so cool. We had an old. We don't have our old computer I grew up with, but we had an old DOS computer, and that's. And like I said, me and my brother, he played King's Quest 2 and I watched. And when King Quest 4 came out, because we never played 3 or 1, he played that, and then I started to kind of learned how to like read and write because of that game. Dentist Brown. Stranger, approach the spot of gravity. John Brown is filling his last cavity. Yeah. At length, my friends, the feast of life is over. I eat sufficiently, and drink no more. My night is come. I've spent the jovial day. 'Tis time to part. Oh, what is to pay? $15.46. Reader, here lies, but forbear to read more without a tear. One, I cannot speak the rest. You may weep, I'll smite my breast. Grief preventing and the stone, too small to be written on. Only this, a little boy, Willie, Abram's bosom laid. Huh. It's funny because the first game I actually really played on the computer was let's see, I played Reader Rabbit, but I also played Mixed Up Mother Goose, which is basically kids King's Quest. Only you couldn't die, and it was super easy, but I was so proud when I played that game. Because that was also made by Roberta Williams. 1634 to 1672. She done her best. Huh. So I don't see anything there for an old man. Let's look this way. My brother's 8 years older than me. Reader Rabbit was an educational game. I plant these shrubs upon your grave, dear wife, that something on this spot may boast of life. Shrubs may wither, and all the earth must rot. Shrubs may revive, but you, thank heavens, will not. You say that. Lord Consvey, sleepeth here in peace, an honorable man, valiant soldier, he served his country well. Let's try here. You didn't find the old man yet. I'm looking. I'll find it. But I know the shovel breaks. Trust me, I found out the hard way, but thankfully I saved. Stupid zombies. That looks like his grave. Cause the ghost was an old miser. How about the sarcophagus? Now let's try this. You dig the small hole in the grave of the old miser. Aha! You found a bag of old coins. Bingo! You bend down and pick it up and carry it with you. Darn zombies. If only we had this like obsidian scarab in other zombie games, you know? Gold coins. Old man. Give coins to ghost. You're not close enough. Yeah, this is Scrooge. You offer the bag of gold coins to the old miser ghost. He greedily snatches it from your hands, and then promptly disappears. The sound of a sorrowful weeping floats down from upstairs. Did we just rob a grave? I was looking at the pile of pixels at the end of these days. That's the shit. Oh god, yeah, zombies, these all scared me. These all scared me good. Where's that ghost? It came from upstairs. Oh, hello. Talk to ghost. You try and comfort the lady ghost. She doesn't respond. Seems she doesn't even know you're here. She continues her deep sobbing. At ghost. You see the sad ghost of a beautiful young woman. She sits in her rocking chair and weeps as her heart will break. Now we gotta figure out what's with her. You think this is scary? Wait till King's Quest 8. I'm not playing this. Let's look at the graves of women. We can always just dig. Yeah, King's Quest 4 is the most memorable for me, like I keep saying, because I played this most as a kid. This looks like the right one. Well, for one thing, I don't have the 8th game. I got the King's Quest collection through one of the Humble Bundles, but it didn't come with the 8th game. Only 1 to 7. I'm not very sure if it's on GOG, but I don't really have interest. You carefully dig a small hole at the sad lady's ghost grave. Yeah! You found her lovely locket. You pick down and pick it up and carry it with you. Well, I got the... Thanks to a good friend of mine, I got the Humble Sierra bundle. It came with this, Space Quest. The Space Quest collection. A whole bunch of other good Sierra games, which I might try. But, I'm not sure. I just wanted to do the King's Quest games. Mainly on this channel, I play lots of role-playing games and junk. Like Final Fantasy and Suikoden and Dragon Quest and stuff. That's what I usually play, but I want to take a break and just play King's Quest. So, I may not play more adventure games. Maybe I will, maybe I don't, but I've always wanted to play King's Quest. I can blame people like Pushing Up Roses and Paw for getting me interested. But I've always had a love for a King's Quest. Give locket to ghost. You hand the lovely locket to the struck ghost. The locket seems to make her very happy, and she vanishes in the thin air. What was that? A large wailing some. Oh, come on. Heck, I might even play the remakes of this. You know, of King's Quest 1, 2, and 3. I really wish there was a remake of 4. Multiple teams have tried to remake 4, but it just never happened. Where is that wailing? It said it came from downstairs. Hmm. Oh. You say a few words to the wailing gentleman ghost. He ignores you. Continues a futile search. Look at Ghost. You encountered the gentleman ghost of the distinguished lord of the manor. He wails despondently as he seems to be desperately looking for something he wants. Well, let's help this guy too. So we saw that grave. Look. T-O-M-B stone. Read tombstone. Rad tombstone. At length, Hey Malice, the King's Quest 8 on stream? No, it's not. No, I refuse. You can't make me, lady. So that was the child's, well, that's the poor woman's one. Whoever you are, tread softly. I entreat you. For if he chance to wake, be sure he'll eat you. Talk about the zombie. She done her best. Rad tombstone, brah. Dig. Such silly little zombies. I just love how they don't even eat you, they just touch you and you turn to a zombie. This is before zombies became really like, You dig the small hole of the grave of the Lord of the Manor. Gotcha! You found the impressive Medal of Honor. You bend down, pick it up, and carry it with you. I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna miss the text parser system because come King's Quest 5, they changed it to a point and click. Give medal to Ghost. Ooh, slow down. Give... Memi DAL. Give... You offer the Medal of Honor to the Wailing Ghost. He takes it from your hands, and with great reverence, satisfied, he vanishes in the thin air. Oh yeah, King's Quest V did have an NES port. And King's Quest 1 even had a Master System port. A cute little boy ghost suddenly appears. He grins mischievously from you, begins to giggle, and runs from the room. You hear a naughty giggling from the little boy as he runs to the room. You hear a naughty giggling from the little boy as he runs to the room. There we go. Talk to Ghost. You try to talk to the boy ghost, but he only giggles. The little boy ghost laughs and refuses to budge from his seat at the top of the chest. Might help you have a toy to play with. The little boy ghost laughs and okay, look. After adjusting your eyes to the gloom, you see that you have stumbled upon the musty attic of the old house. Trapdoor in the floor is open. From it, a ladder leads down to the room below. Useless junk and boxes clutter the room. There's an interesting chest near the open trapdoor. So we need to find one of a little boy. I think I may have seen that. Yeah. I'm glad the game pauses when you type something. I really wish that was in the other games. Aha! You dig a small hole of the little boy's ghost grave. Aha! You've uncovered a toy horse. Ooh, she kind of teleported there, slid. I think like the text parser, obviously it's the best in this game because they've had a lot of time to refine it. Give to Ghost. You give the toy horse to the little boy in hopes that he will vanish like the others before him. For a moment you fear that he will not, as he takes time to examine it carefully. Suddenly he grins at you and with twinkling disappears. Look in chest. You peek in the open chest and find an old set of sheet music. You take the sheet music and carry it with you. Now you can use it on the organ. And climb the horrible stairs again. Sierra Stairs! Ah! No. Ah! Put sheet on organ. Sit. Play sheet music. Find it difficult to read the old sheet music, but you attempt it anyways. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh. What is this? Small drawers open the organ. Look in. You see a skeleton key in the take key. You take the skeleton key from the drawer. Stand. Slowdown's getting a little weird. That. When I told my brother I was playing this game, he was like, "Oh, awesome!" Because he grew up with this game too, and he remembers fondly. I'm like, "Remember we had to play as the princess? Oh yeah!" And it's funny because like my brother's like macho man, doesn't like girly stuff. Uh oh. But he still loves this game because come on, Princess Roselle is awesome. She's one of the reasons I respect women characters, strong and all that. I mean, she has to do all this. I could go for Necklord's team right now. Wrong game. Also, how do you like my little, like, Malice's Princess Rosella thing? I had fun making that. I'll try modifying, like, the thing. Like, I probably should have changed it for, like, make it look like Gwydion in the King's Quest 3. You place the skeleton in the key, the lock of the crypt door. Slowly you turn it. Click. Unlocked. Open door. Lower. Use rope. Look ground. Pandora's box is in the floor crypt. What an incredible place. This looks like an ancient burial tomb with hieroglyphics written on the walls. An old coffin against the far wall. A pile of rope in the edge of the upper platform. You see an odd-looking little chest. It must be Pandora's box. Use rope. Huh. Ah! Bleh. Oops. You slipped. Yeah, Roselle is awesome. One second, I'm gonna look at the organ music that Deep Freeze posted for the other version. Play sheet music. Oh, wow. It's a lot more haunting. I like it. I kind of like that version better. It sounds a lot more haunting. Do 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 do. Now I see why you like the audio. That was good. Maybe I should take the rope. You reach down and get the pile of rope. To your happy surprise, you find the rope is actually a rope ladder attached to the end of the platform. Gladly, you throw the rope ladder over the edge of the platform, where it follows the flow below. Huh. Look out for the mummy! The mummy appears to be at least 1,000 years old. Its wrappings are loose and decayed, and it stinks. You attempt a conversation with the old mummy, which has nothing but a low moan in reply. The mummy runs from your powerful scarab. That was kind of anticlimactic. From what I hear, The only way you can actually die to the mummy, because the only way you can enter here is if you have the scarab. But if you actually enter here through cheating, the game will actually say, like, how are you supposed to get here without the scarab? So they don't even have a death program, but they're like, how the heck did you do that? Look, box. Pandora's box is on the floor of the crypt. Take box. Oh, I'm sure it can't be that, Dad. Open box. Okay, but you'll be sorry. Oh, that was very foolish, Rosella. Now look what you've gone and done. You've loosed terrible demons and killed yourself in the process. Aw, man. But wait, where's Hope? Ah! Ah! Those are really tiny demons. Climb ladder. Well, we got Pandora's box. Let's take that back to Lalote. I mean, God knows, she's already evil, super evil. Got box. She's already a super evil fairy, and she got a magic amulet to make her more powerful. Oh no, let's give her the box of pure evil. Because, you know, it's not evil enough. Ah! Oh no, Lalote's goons. Ah! Come on. Lot smiles and evil spell. You know, she says, I've never asked you your name. What is it? You tell her, Rosella. Rosella, what a pretty name. You wonder what this is all about. You find out soon that, well, Rosella, the little groans ominously, you've earned your reward. My son Edgar has fallen in love with you. I wish him to be happy, and give you my honor of being his wife and my daughter-in-law. I mean, this can be good. Your heart flips as you somersaults as you hear this. I mean, maybe she can teach me the ways of the craft, and I can be an awesome evil fairy too. I wish. You'll be married first thing in the morning, she informs you. You will sleep in Edgar's room tonight, while my son sleeps elsewhere. She motions at her goons. Let us relieve you of your burdensome load before you retire. No, not my load! You are so shocked by this tragic turn of events that you hardly notice your possessions are being taken away. To her goons, Lila orders, escort our Rosella to her room. Man. You think yourself, now what? Shotgun wedding. Normally, this is Edgar's tower bedroom. Actually, for being in such an awful castle, it looks quite comfortable, but you're in no mood to care. This is the most unusual four-poster bed. You see nothing special. Look window. You see the mountains out the window. So why are we helping her? I don't know. We need to get that friggin' amulet, but she won't give it to us. She doesn't trust us. Open door. Unlock it first. How can you have the key? Oh, crap. Now what are we gonna do? Look at rug. Small rug looks... Okay. Look under rug? Ooh, Edgar! You hear something at the door. What's this? It's a beautiful red rose. It's been pushed under your door. You pick it up and carry it with you. What a beautiful red rose. What's this? Why, there's a little gold key attached to this rose. Take key. You remove the little gold key from the red rose. Using the little gold key, you quickly unlock the door. I feel bad for Edgar. Alright, no spoilers about the later games. That's all I'm gonna say. Even though I kind of know what's gonna happen, a lot of people here don't, because they never played these games, and I'll keep it a surprise. Open door. We will find out as we... Oh, no! 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 That's my policy in my stream. I act like I don't know until I blurt it out. Alright. I'm using the arrow keys. Oh, didn't even know I can go diagonally. Look at... Ah! Ugh. I wanted to do that. The henchmen have taken your rose, and you no longer have the gold key. It looks like you're destined to be Mrs. Edgar. Okay, that's a pretty awesome dress. I now pronounce you man and wife. Edgar, you may kiss the bride. Ah! No. Edgar's so cute. Fainting isn't going to help you, Rosella. There's no getting out of this one. You're stuck being Mrs. Edgar for the rest of your life. I gotta admit, this is a pretty cool bad ending. Yeah, Edgar's so adorable. I know he's supposed to... Not to mention having old Lolo as his mother-in-law. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I mean, maybe she can teach me her evil magic powers and we can rule the land together. But come on. God damn, Roberta. I remember this stupid face a lot. So condescending. I'm sure she wasn't. Okay, so let's be quiet. This is a rather cheerless dining room. Eating here would not be a pleasant experience. I love reading these out. Look at Raven. You see Lilith's Raven spying on you. So don't get close. You discover the castle kitchen. Not a very pleasant kitchen, but kitchen nonetheless. Against the back wall, two cabinets flank the stone cold fireplace. A long table under one small window. Open. The cabinet is full of dishes. Look in. Here are all your possessions. Take all. Thank you. Look. Nothing on the table interests you. Oh, we got all my stuff back. You see nothing special. The henchman is asleep. Man, all these henchmen are pretty lazy. Okay, this is a lot better. Ooh, that was close. You can't follow me! Okay, maybe you can. Edge. Ah! Come on. Which key do you want to use? The gold key or the skeleton key? Use gold. Unlock with gold key. Unlock with skeleton. Alright, thanks for popping in, Mayor Ben. Use gold key. Use the little gold key, you should quickly unlock the door. This is Lilith's bedchamber. You question her taste in decoration as her furnishing is a bit on the gaudy side. And speaking of the lot, the old bat is sound asleep on the massive bed. The evil fairy sleeps soundly in her bed. She wears Janessa's magic talisman around her neck, and you see it glimmering at her chest. As she sleeps, she makes very strange cackling noises. Well, you stupidly wake Lilith up. Viper! She screams. She quickly sits up, points an out finger at you, and zaps you into oblivion. Take. You get a little closer. Well, let's try. Oh, ah! What do you mean the inventory can't be displayed? So we got silver flute, a lantern, gold ball, obsidian scarab, peacock feather, small crown, cupid's bow, shovel, axe, fishing pole, skeleton key, board, magic fruit, sheet music, silver whistle. We got some weapons. Hey! Use axe on... Why do you want to do that with an axe? Well... Maybe Cupid's arrow love will do something? I doubt it. You aim the golden arrow towards Lilith. You let out a bowstring. Zing! A direct hit. Lilith sits straight up in bed, a look of agony in her face. What did you do to me? She shrieks. I'm melting! Melting! No, wait, that's another story. Let's try that again. It hurts! It hurts! Stop the pain! Stop it! You cringe as you watch the evil fairy die a painful death. What happened, you wonder? How could Cupid's arrow have done that? You thought that those arrows were harmless and contained only love. Wait, that must be it. Love! Love was so evil that when the pure love entered her body, it acted as a poison in her system. In spite of yourself, you feel a sense of sweet revenge. as she breathes her last. Well, manages to grasp. I don't know how, but I'll get you for this. A bright new day is dawning. Hey, Edgar. Edgar bows to you, acknowledging his evil mother's death. He begins to say, "You may now walk freely about the castle. I..." and suddenly begins to blush. Oh, I want to kiss him. Take... Okay. Okay. You're already carrying it. I think it's better if we don't wear it. Ah! Ooh, hello. The goons are not appealing at all. Besides having a natural parlor to the skin, creepy little creatures that fly upon wings resemble those of bats. Talk to goons. These goons won't bother you anymore. Ah, open door. And guess what's stored here? Yes, Pandora's box. What did you come in here for? So we got the hen, we got Pandora's box back. You really wouldn't want to visit your old cell, would you? Oh yeah, it is that. So we got the hen, and we got the old... Oh, Nan. I gotta do it this way. More safer. The space by the blue chair is where the secret room is. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Beam up. Alright. That'll work. Oh. That's just a cloak. It's quite a fancy chair. Nope. Ha. You're gonna look at that real quick. Fine, I'll do it again. Make me work my way. Well, it says it doesn't understand beams, so we'll see. Nope. Why are Edgar still here? I doubt it, but let's take a look. Oh, that slowdown's getting ugly. Hey, game. Ah. Oh, come on. It's starting to lag a bit. I think it's trying to tell me it's done, but... yeah, I'm not done. Ah! I'm gonna check in Edgar's room, see if he's there. Probably not, but... yeah, it's something to do. Why am I gonna come here again? Okay, so be more careful. Stupid stairs. No, no! F this, I'm done. Look in here. Unicorn! You've entered a load stable. And it looks like an ordinary stable at that. The poor unicorn has been in prison here. Open gate. You're not close enough. As soon as you open the gate, the splendid wild unicorn impatiently leaves its hated prison, quickly trots to the open stable of freedom. Buddy, you want to help me? Buddy? Oh. I suppose it could be worse. At least we didn't have to go down like all the mountain, just a little bit. First things first. I don't think we should be holding on to Pandora's box. Let's put it back. The unicorn's gone. No more zombies to worry about. Look out for the mummy. Let's put the box right here. There we go. Huh. Oh. Closed door. You place the skeleton key in the lock of the crypt door. Click! It's locked. You kick the key for a crack on the door. Now no one will ever accidentally release the evils of Pandora's box in the world. Yep. Now no one can ever get Pandora's box. Think that's everything I can do now. Oh dear. Mal looks famous. Excuse me, it's Mallory. How's it going, Shiro? You come just as I beat in the game, because I'm pretty much done. This is a fun game, though. Hey, Retro. Man, like I said, Come at the end of the game. I'm just beating it. Uh-oh. Okay, so... I think I just went west from here. Ah! Make a tasty morsel for that hungry shark. So the NX is coming tomorrow. That's good. You know what we should do first? Let's do the bad ending. Let's eat the magic fruit that we came here to save poor King Graham with. You take a bite of the luscious looking fruit. Mmm, delicious. Before you know it, you've eaten the whole thing. Wow, feeling a vigor and vitality coursing through your body, giving that boundless energy, that wonderful glow of good health. I don't think you can go in those rooms there. But like I said, you know Janesta is the good fairy. Because her freaking castle is railings. She truly is the good fairy. No Sierra stairs here. Well, I'll definitely be up to watch the thing for the NX tomorrow. Hey there, Spencer. Good thing Leon isn't around. You give the magic talisman to the dying fairy. Almost instantly, the color returns to her cheeks, and her green eyes begin to sparkle. She sits up in bed and stretches and smiles at you. It's good to see you too. You have saved my life, Rosella. What beautiful, the beautiful fairy says gratefully. And you have saved Tamia from the persecution of Lalot. We are deeply indebted to you. I want to go outside. I need to feel the warm sun on my face. Exuberantly, she teleports you. Suddenly, you find yourself outside. Someone's happy. My little hen, Janessa suddenly exclaimed. Wherever did you find her? Oh, here you go. You explained her the ogre had possession of her. Poor thing, she says. Well, at least she's back home now. Now for you, Rosella, Janessa. Performed so heroically for all here in Tamir. You forgot one thing. You forgot the magic fruit for your father. Oh, yeah, I totally didn't eat it. What are you talking about? Sadly, you realize this terrible error. That you were so hungry. The fairy continues, well, it's too late now. I must immediately return to Daventry, so I may at least bid him goodbye. Man. You look like yourself again, assists the fairy. You best be off. We won't forget you here. Good luck. Bad end. Yep. Poof. Oh man. You made just in time, that is, to look at your father in the eyes before he quietly dies. Obviously, it would have been better if things happened endly. Only you could have another chance. Yeah. If only. That's how it could have happened. Now here's the real ending. Alexander has a mustache? Nah. Keep thinking he's on the fairy island because I think you can give him the fruit there. Here we go. Let's do the good ending. Bad ending. You can never play King's Quest V now. Why not? Because Graham's dead. You killed him. Give amulet to Genesta. Okay, so same as before. I don't have to read this. Ugh. Don't even find yourself outside. So let's read this. My little hen, Genesta suddenly exclaimed. Wherever did you find her? Oh, here you go. You explained the ogre had possession of her. Hey, perfect score! Poor thing, she says. But at least she's back home now. Aw, hen. Now for you, Rosella, she says. My turn to help you out. I return to your Davin dream with the magic fruit. You'll be able to save your father's life. Better hurry, though. You just have much time left. Yes, you are anxious to get home again. But first, Genesta explains, let's replace these peasant clothes with your royal gown. Yeah, the bad thing is just abridges this. With twinkle in her eye, Genesta announces, there's someone else deserving of a reward for his kindness and heroism. Edgar! You have a beautiful soul, Edgar, the fairy says to the ugly little man. You should look like you are. I don't know, he's adorable. Whoa, whoa. This handsome hunk is Edgar? Making the old man. Rosella, he says, I love you. Will you marry me? You think about it. You think about it some more. Then... I'm sorry, Edgar. You're very sweet, but I must immediately return home. Perhaps we'll meet again, you say. Well, Rosella, Genesta announces, it's time for you to go. Your father desperately needs you. Goodbye. We'll never forget you. Yeah, that's basically old games in a nutshell, or old stories. Yay! I kinda wish we wore the hat, though. That would've been awesome. She would look good in that. Father, you give the healing fruit to your dying father and strongly urge him to take a bite, which he weakly does. Yay! Graham! How are you feeling, father? You excitedly ask him. I've never felt better in my life, which he replies. What is in this fruit anyways, he wonders. It's magic, father. You tell him you're excited family your adventure in Tamir. I don't think you're through with the hat yet, you say. Your brother Alexander and your mother, Queen Valens, readily agree. You got too much life ahead of you. Yeah, you always look good in that hat, Graham. Perfect score, baby! And that was King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella. That was fun as heck. Like father like daughter, like brother like daughter. Like brother like father. Valnice will get her day in the sun eventually. At least she gets one adventure, but we won't see that for a while. So, all well that ends well. Until next time, goodbye. And that was King's Quest IV. I'm gonna play my outro. 1 second. Alright, thank you all for coming for another great King's Quest game. Ooh, how long did this one take? 3.5 hours. So King's Quest 4 or 3 still took 4 hours, so longer than this. But yeah, honestly my favorite in the series, because I have so much, attachment to this game. Thank you all for coming. I'll see about trying to stream King's Quest 5 tomorrow. With King's Quest 5, which takes place like a little bit after this game, we start as King Graham again, as he must go and save his family. Thank you for the stream, Mallory. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. King's Quest 5 is a big revolutionary title because that cast list is cute. Yeah, my friend Fry, he made a really great intro and outro for me. He's a really great guy. But yeah, King's Quest 5, we got really great graphics. It's a huge improvement from this game. The music is also a big improvement. And we get voice acting! And it's definitely voice acting. I'm not saying it's bad, but the later titles definitely amp up the voice acting. Let's just say that. But yep, we don our adventurer's cap again. And oh boy, this game is also the most Sierra logic from what I remember. I didn't really get to play this. I watched my cousin play it growing up. I also watched him play King's Quest 6. I never got to see 7 when I was a kid. Yeah, there's voice acting, actual voice acting. Well, there's 2 versions, a regular one and a CD one that had voice acting, and we play the voice acting one. So I don't really get to do any more funny, fancy voice acting. Though I'll try. Anyways, thank you all for coming. I think Beef is still streaming. He's playing Bad Games with Colton, so I'm definitely... Go give him a watch. Beef is the funniest guy I know, and he's a good friend. I have no idea what he's playing, but he's always very, very funny. I remember Nick from Squid Hack. Yeah, give Beefing and Max a follow. Or at least give him a watch. Because he's like the super funniest guy I know. I'm gonna host him and everything, and it'll be great. Anyways, I'm stammering on. Thank you for coming, as always. And either it'll be tomorrow or this weekend. We'll definitely do more King's Quest, because I want to try and beat the... I want to try and get as much done before Tuesday next week, because that's when I'm going to be playing Dark Souls with my friend Kanan. Anyways, thank you all for coming, as always. And we will see you next time. Have a good night. And keep on questing. Straight and true. And don't forget your adventurer's cap.